I moved into my missing brother's apartment and found hundreds of photos of me sleeping last week. When my brother disappeared, everyone focused on the locked car at the edge of town and the abandoned phone on the driver's seat. No one paid much attention to his apartment. It was just one more bill someone had to deal with, one more space that would quietly empty. I volunteered to move in, at least for a while. It felt like something I could do for him. Feed the plants, sort his mail, pretend the silence was temporary. The first night, I noticed the locks. 3 on the front door, 2 on the bedroom door, and a chain on the inside of the bathroom, as if he expected trouble no matter where he was. The peephole was torn out and replaced with a small camera wired to a dead laptop on the table. I told myself he was just being paranoid again. He'd always had a talent for fear. Still, the apartment didn't feel abandoned. The air smelled like his cologne and something else, something stale and sour, like breath trapped in fabric. The curtains were pinned shut with nails. I had to pry one free to let the streetlight in. That's when I saw it. My own reflection in the window, faint and doubled. For a second, I could have sworn the reflection blinked a heartbeat out of sync with me. I barely slept. The couch springs creaked at the slightest movement, and I kept hearing soft, rhythmic taps from the bedroom. By morning, I convinced myself it was the radiator. On the second day, I started sorting his things. The bedroom closet was packed. Clothes, boxes, tools. His heavy wardrobe stood slightly crooked, pulled a few inches from the wall. When I tried to push it back, it wouldn't move. Something behind it resisted. It took everything I had to drag it away from the wall. When it finally scraped aside, I saw the reason. The wall behind the wardrobe was covered in photographs. My own face stared back at me, over and over. Hundreds of photos pinned in neat rows. I was sleeping in all of them. In my bed at home. On my couch. Curled under the faded quilt I'd had since high school. My first instinct was denial. Old photos, maybe. Stolen years ago. Then I saw the dates scribbled in my brother's handwriting along the edges. Last Monday. Last Wednesday. Last night. My breath hitched. I had been here in his apartment last night. One photo, pinned slightly apart from the rest, showed me sleeping on the very couch in the next room. The time written underneath was 3:12 a.m. In the photo, behind my sleeping body, the bedroom door was half open. And in the darkness, the shape of someone else's hand was resting lightly on the doorknob.